All right, let's go. Okay. Hopefully I remember what all the buttons do. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Oh, let's see. What were we even doing when we ended last time? I don't actually remember. Guess we'll see what's going on when we get in. Come on, load faster. Only 10% to go. Yay!
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Sounds like we're in Tharkus Cascade. And we are indeed in Tharkus Cascade, having just destroyed some stuff apparently. And we are in the every last penny. Alright. What is going on at base? We have the danger hazardous region detected under construction. Which I think we'll call their hazardous region for short. I guess we're gonna go for these two defense stations out here from next.
Something hit us.
Who was that?
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
That miner. I don't actually really want to take these out just yet. Let's see, what minerals are here? Is there anything worth picking up, actually? There's some hydrogen, some ore, and silicon. Quite a lot of silicon, actually. Bit of raw scrap. Who cares about that? Yeah. Okay. Let me think for a minute here. Taking out Tharkus Cascade isn't a high priority yet, actually.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
I don't want to let anybody expand into it. Except our friendly local split. And they don't seem to be overly excited about expanding. Paranit are rebuilding up here, apparently. Because I don't think this was here before. Yeah, there they have a construction view. So maybe they will eventually retake Wretched Skies? Maybe. These two systems are effectively useless in my opinion. This one isn't, I guess. It's got hydrogen. I don't think I need
Danger.
hydrogen.
Hazardous region detected.
What do I actually need in the way of gases? I need helium. I've got plenty of hydrogen. Darkest Cascade was hydrogen as well, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay, so the only source of helium locally is Family Zin. And it doesn't really have that much. Well, there's a little bit in Family Nude. Not enough to matter, though. More hydrogen. Whole lot of nothing. Savage Spur has helium. That's a little far to go, though. Well,
Danger. Hazardous region
3 or 4
detected.
jumps, not too bad. It's not good, but it's not the end of the world either. I definitely want this whole area to be taken by the split, but I don't know if they will. I wish there was a way to encourage a specific race to take a specific system. Family Takur has been liberated. We probably should actually pull out of here. About 15 minutes, the hazardous region will be done, and that should keep any Ks and or Is that pop through under control. So I think the thing to do is get off the controls of the penny,
Danger. Hazardous
and then
region detected.
order everybody here to fly to Fires of Victory and wait by the gate to translate through and go blow stuff up. Meanwhile, I am going to teleport to maybe nowhere. No, I do want to get somewhere else so that they can move at max speed. Let's transfer over to the Shape of Things to Come. Where is the wheelbarrow, by the way? It's right there.
Entering
No,
system.
that's the
Family
Cobra
Zin.
that I picked up somewhere. Oh, the wheelbarrow is flying. Oh, the wheelbarrow was docked aboard. Okay. Fly back. Dock and wait aboard the Penny. Here. Remove all orders. Dock and wait aboard the Bad Penny. Or, not Bad Penny, the Every Last Penny. Okay.
Tacoba.
You, get out of my chair.
Hello.
Okay, remember correctly, most of our missions are on hold until either, quote, the right time, end quote, or until I have big chunks of cash. Because I need to buy a whole fleet, equipped a certain way, and all that fun stuff to continue the split missions. We currently have 19 million. How much do we have in the account here? 15 million? Okay, that's not really enough to make a big difference. We need to start selling ships. I'm not going to sell the hazardous region. But we probably should make some stuff to sell after that. I don't think I need any more production on here, really. More production obviously wouldn't hurt anything, but we're pretty set. Resources seem to be coming in at fast enough rate that I can make capital ships reasonably quickly. I don't know if I'm actually going to run any fighters. I'm pretty happy with my capital ship fleet. I might just want more sins. As far as defensive stations go, we're pretty much at the point in the game where I don't really see a point to them, except to hold off fighters. Which admittedly is still a thing that needs to be worried about, but we're very rapidly reaching the end game for this run. Okay, so how much approximately are we going to need to build this fleet way they want? We need a rattlesnake using Mark III thrusters and everything else Mark I for some bizarro reason. They want beam turrets and flak turrets, half and half. Large beams, medium flaks. Why? And then 10 Dragon Raiders with neutron gatlings and flaks. Let's see how much the Dragon Raiders are going to cost. Damn it. I should have checked. What quality of gear do they want? Mark III thrusters, Mark III combat engine, Mark I shields, Mark I flaks. Okay. I'm never going to remember all that. Size M, Dragon Raider. For engines, they wanted Mark III combats. For thrusters, they wanted Mark III combats, I think. Shields, they get Mark Is. For weapons, they wanted neutron gatling, Mark IIs, 6 of them. Okay. And for turrets, they want Mark I flags. Okay, so this is actually a pretty balling loadout. Software, they don't care. No docking computer for you. You get the crap stuff. No consumables. Give them a captain. No service crew. They didn't ask for any after all. Yeah, no service crew. So that's 3.4 million a pop. And also they don't even have the resources available to make them. Unfortunately, the Dragon Raider is a free family only ship. So we can't buy them from our locals. We need 10 of these things. Okay, let's save this loadout. We'll name it Quest. Okay, let's double check to make sure I got all that stuff right. Combat thrusters, combat engine, Mark III each. Shield generator, Mark I. Black turret, Mark I. Neutron gatling, Mark II. Was there anything else? I mean, like anything else I put on besides this? I don't think so. Okay, so for the rattlesnake, I don't think we even know where their shipyard is. But if it's just a normal rattlesnake, we can buy it locally. Okay, for this they want Mark III thrusters, which are flippin' expensive. Large travel engines. Actually, wait, what engines did I give them? I gave them combat thrusters and combat engines. Okay, so that's correct. They want large travel engines, large shield generator Mark I, medium shield generators for the weapons, I assume. Large beam turret, medium flak turret. Okay, let's see if we can spec that here. We want size L. Rattlesnake. Oh! Okay. There's a pre-made... How did I miss that? I didn't check, I guess. That's how. Cannot be equipped due to unavailable equipment items. What is missing? He doesn't say. That's annoying as heck. Okay. Not sure what is missing exactly there. But I guess that means we do have indeed something we need to go do. And that is hunting around for their shipyard. Let's take the DirecTV truck and have him drop a satellite over there. And then another one over here.
Awaiting orders.
Remember last game, which doesn't mean anything for this game, but still. It wasn't this system where he had his, where they had their shipyard. But anyway, let's scatter a few more satellites around to deliver some good cheer to the masses. I don't know why I said that. Satellites don't have anything to do with delivering good cheer. Except to me. They make me happy. Yeah, we'll just scatter some satellites around. Put one there. We're kind of jumping around at random here, which is bad. But also, who cares? Certainly not me. Okay. We'll see how that looks. Also, I guess we'll drop one over here. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we probably should start flying this up. There's the shipyard. Okay, good deal. Buy ships. Size L. They don't like us enough to sell us a rattlesnake. That's exciting. I guess we need to figure out exactly what we're missing. That is so annoying that it doesn't tell you what's missing from a... Okay. We want size L. We want a rattlesnake. We want Mark III travel engines, which I don't think they specified we need engine shields. It was 9 medium shields. We'll worry about that later. All around Mark III thrusters. Was it Mark 1 or Mark 2 shields? Damn it. You know what? I'm going to go back. I'm going to take a screenshot so I don't have to guess. Okay. Here we go. Windows Shift S. Draw a nice little box around it. Boom. I'll just go ahead and paste that in a private Discord channel so I can refer to it on the other monitor more easily. Okay. Well, let's go see what exactly we can order here. Oops, size L, rattlesnake. Okay, we need 3 split large travel engine Mark 1. 3 split large travel engine Mark 1. Medium shield generator Mark 1. We need 9 of those. We have 1. 1 large all-around thruster Mark 3. Damn, that's expensive. 1 split large shield generator Mark 1. Four rattlesnake main guns. For turrets, they want 4 split large beam turret Mark 1s. Like so. Okay, so that's 2, 3, 4. We could put 6 on, I guess. Which means I guess we're not installing the front and back one. I still haven't figured out what's missing yet. I don't think there's anything missing from this. Let's try equipping. It's kind of a waste, but let's try equipping a dragon. Oh wait, we can't equip bag dragon raiders here because they don't sell them. Yeah, they don't sell dragon raiders here. Damn it. And of course it's a different ship, so it doesn't matter. Just a rattlesnake. That's very odd. Okay, let's actually do this seriously. Do a high preset, and then we'll go through and adjust it back down to what it's supposed to be. Okay. Mark 1 shields. Large beam turrets. I'm going to uninstall. Damn it, autosave. Always interrupting things. Okay, I'm going to uninstall these two.
Awaiting orders.
And their shields, because why not? Okay, so that's 8 medium shields between these two.
Awaiting orders.
So these don't need shields.
Awaiting orders.
These need to be flax. Oh, that's what's missing. They don't have flak turrets. How could they not have flak turrets?
Awaiting orders.
Okay, well you don't get medium turrets either then, I guess. We would have to buy them from the other differenter split. Okay, so the question is, do I save this loadout and hope I can buy flax without having to get too much rep with the FRF? Or do I just say screw it and go get the rep with the FRF? I'm going to save this loadout. We're going to name it Quest. Probably going to end up deleting that loadout later. Because I don't know if these guys are going to sell us flak turrets. Buy Buffalo Freighter. Buy preset. Let's look at the turret groups. Yes, we need a capital ship equipment license. No way, that's for the largest. We can buy flax here. So if we buy a ship, ship it here, and have it refitted, we can get the flak turrets we need. This is also going to be a pain in the ass because nobody appears to have the parts I need either. Which means we're probably going to have to assign some freighters to the job. Okay, so let's double check this to make 1000% sure that this preset is correct. Starting from the engines, we have Actually, let's go down the list in order that they have it listed, which is a weird order, but anyway. 1 times large all-around thruster Mark III. All-around thruster Mark III. Boom. 3 times split large travel engine Mark I. 3 times split travel engine Mark I. Okay. 1 time split large shield generator Mark I. 1 time split shield generator Mark I. 9 times split medium shield generator Mark I. Okay, let's check this. We have 4 of them there. 8. Okay, let's actually go ahead and put the one back in the engine. Actually, these are Mark IIs. Make them Mark I's because that's what they're actually asking for. Okay, so that should be 9 total. 4 times split large beam turret, Mark I. 2 here, 2 there. 4 times split medium flak turret, Mark I. Currently no. 4 times rattlesnake main battery. Currently all equipped. I just had a terrible thought. When they say 4x of something, do they mean 4 fully filled slots, or do they mean 4 of that turret? Because it would really suck to get these things built and then realize that they really wanted that many slots filled. You know, these things are pretty cheap. Let's just go ahead and play it not risky. Actually, I'm gonna put shields in these slots too. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, that is how many slots there are total. I'm gonna not risk it, and we're gonna put some in each slot. Okay, so we don't have flax here, but we can equip it with everything but the flax. Crew. We don't need many Marines. We're gonna give them like 5 service crew just to say they have some. I can't currently afford this, but that's fine. I'm just trying to figure out how much this is gonna cost me. I could actually buy it right now, apparently. I thought it was lacking components, but I guess not. Maybe somebody just delivered some stuff. You don't need drones. Or flares. Okay. So we're going to resave this loadout. Now, let's do the old triple check behavior. Alright, the Dragon Raider we have to buy. Let's see what happens when we equip a Dragon Raider here. Dragon Raider, select loadout. There it is, Fires of Fate. Boom. How does this equip it exactly? Okay, they really can't tell because this one is a little more straightforward. There's no weird question of how much things should be equipped with. Well, anyway, let's delete the quest loadout. It didn't give confirmation of that? Okay. That's a mistake waiting to happen. Okay, so these are almost 4 million a pop. We're gonna need almost 100 million to complete that quest. Not too big of a deal. My little expedition to go check out the shipyard is now canceled since we did find it. Although it looks like the fleet has arrived. So let's teleport back aboard the Penny.
Entering system. Fires
Let's
of
remove
victory.
all orders. I'm going to order the wheelbarrow to... Where's the order to put it into internal storage? Oh, this doesn't have internal storage for medium ships. You can dock one, but you can't... That's stupid. Okay, well... I guess it's better that we can dock some. I guess we'll just have to be careful not to accidentally click and drag over the wrong group of ships. Okay, you guys... fly through the gate after me, I guess. Wait a second. Can I give these guys like a group or something? Without ordering them to follow somebody? Probably not. Okay. Well, let's go get through that gate. And then we will call the Sins to follow us. Okay. Oh. All ready to blow stuff up while we wait for the money to be made. Are you going to... Okay, there we go. Takes forever for these engines to charge. Get ready on the big red button.
Entering system.
Go.
Matrix.
Kill the engines. Open the
Number
map.
9.
Select the Sins. Alright. Come on in, guys. The water's fine. Whatever passes for water around here. There's another gate. Let's see if we can spot a station around here. Well, that didn't take very long. It looks like there's one right over there. Or is that just a build storage? No, that actually looks like it might be a shipyard. It looks kind of like a build storage, but not quite. Okay. There's a station. There's a data vault. Maybe we should go try to do a data vault with a not a Sin, with an Asgard. That'd be silly enough. Okay. At this point, realistically, I should probably go get into the wheelbarrow and just do some flying around here. Yeah, let's do that. We do have the wheelbarrow on board, so we can just go up there and dock and or undock and zip around a little bit. Go to the wheelbarrow. Yeah. Unfortunately, none of the guns that are close enough for us to see are firing. It can be pretty cool when you're standing on a ship's deck and
Katana.
watching the guns fire.
Hello there.
Out of my seat. Okay, let's get off this thing. No, not out of the seat. The other button. There we go.
Awaiting orders.
Hello, autosave. Well, There we go. Okay, so that looks an awful lot like fun things.
Awaiting orders.
So let's do a quick little flyby there. That looks like a solar plant. Okay,
Awaiting
boring.
orders.
This is definitely a defensive station.
Awaiting orders.
There we go. That looks like another defense station.
Awaiting orders.
Looks like there's something just off to the right as well. Several somethings.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, there's a K. Or two. That looks like another solar plant. That is not a solar plant. That means there's a high chance that there is a shipyard around here somewhere as well. Okay, so this is definitely another defense station. Oh wait, this is the defense station I spotted before. Okay. Don't see. Oh, wait, there's something. That is definitely the shipyard right there. And there's another station just off to the left of it. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a fight. Let's start turning. That looks like just another solar power plant. Okay. Let's get back to... wait, there's another station of some kind. We'll have to call in the DirecTV truck to drop a few satellites around here. And that should reveal anything we missed. Okay, so I think those two gates are the only two gates in the system. But I'm not 1,000,000% sure. Okay, this is just another solar power plant, which we do want to destroy, but it's not a high priority. Okay. Back to the penny. And also, it looks like the hazardous region is completed. Get ready on that engine kill. Okay.
Asgard. Docking granted.
Wait. I want to be facing the other way. That way it will be a less of a walk to get on board. Oh, back a little too far, a little forward a little too far. There we go, a little better. I don't know why I'm being this touchy, because I do have a docking computer, not to worry about that stuff.
Hello
Okay.
there.
Let's get back aboard the Penny, and then we will order the DirecTV truck to go do stuff. And fun shall ensue, or something like that. Okay, you want to go to the bridge?
You in trouble now.
Come on, there we go. Okay, DirecTV truck. Oh, there's a K. Let's go
K.
handle that before it becomes a problem. Because it's definitely headed for the Sins. And I would rather he didn't do that.
This machine fight well. You make big mistake.
Let's fly toward the Sins. Because he's definitely going to start accelerating.
Split switch it off.
Okay. Kill the engines. And then the K
Explosion
goes away.
imminent.
Okay. That will never fail to make me happy.
You in trouble now.
So, now that the K is no longer a threat, let's gauge a little bit of loot suck, and then we will call in the DirecTV truck. There we go. Okay, where even is the DirecTV truck, and what is it doing? It's in Tharkas Ravine, and is doing nothing currently. Okay, good deal. You, come here, drop vent satellite, and then fly over here, and drop a satellite, and then over here, and drop a satellite, and there, and drop a satellite. And then get the heck out of Dodge, hopefully before they blow you up, because I don't want to lose that ship. It is cool. Well, it's just a crappy ship, but it's been around for a while. Dock and wait at the split wharf when you're done. Alright. Now, who goes away first? I think we will start with the solar power plant over here. So to that end, let's select all the Sins. Go blow up that power plant, please. And while you're blowing up that power plant,
Solar power plant.
I'm going to blow up this one. And I guarantee that I will finish before they do.
You make big mistake. Get lost.
Not sure. Oh, let's make sure we get all the loot sucked in first. Okay.
Very sorry. Bitch, drew wrong way.
I don't care. You can shoot this thing all day. You're not going to do any damage.
P.
This P is about to experience acute dose of superior firepower. Assuming I can hit the damn thing. There we go. Okay. Okay.
Get lost.
Yeah, I think we can hit this dude.
M.
No, I want that one. There we go. Come on, we just need to get lucky with that little beam. Ah, we're gonna overheat before we blow it up at this rate. Okay. Well, screw this. Let's go after that solar power plant. I think it was this one I had selected. Oh, we're not gonna go after the solar power plant. It's a K. Let's see. Max range is 14 kilometers. Oops. There we go. Make the K go away. Now I do believe we were headed in the vague general direction of...
M.
No, not you. Well, kind of.
Solar power plant.
There we go. Yeah, I think we can engage the travel drive before we get shot. Look, guys, I suggest you leave. This is for your own protection. Ah, fine. They don't want to leave. Oh, okay. For a second there, I was very concerned for my sins. Nope, we got a bit of loot to suck up. The... you know what? I just had a thought. The hazardous region. Why are we leaving that at home again? We have a defense station. So let's call the hazardous region in. Where am I even looking? Oh, here we go. Let's call the hazardous region in. And have it help those guys attack that power plant. It'll probably get here in time to do that. Gauge travel drive. The hazardous region has no upgrades, so it's probably a bit slow. But I do want to upgrade it to the same basic standard as this one's upgraded to. Which is not max upgrades, it's just the cheap ones I can easily do. Namely, the only gun that's upgraded is the main gun. Not even the... what would you call these things? Secondary main guns, maybe? Just the main laser's the only one that's upgraded. It's upgraded for better maneuverability, which I don't know if I really care about that for an AI-controlled ship, I guess. Kill engines. And let's start roasting the easy-to-kill stuff. So, like, that's got to go. Let's give it a little bit of vertical thruster. We are definitely out of range for those. Let's get a little closer. No, actually, maybe we're not out of range for those. I want to destroy the... I don't know what this is exactly. Station core, I guess you could think of it. I think it's the docks for small, medium ships. Or at least the closest thing to a dock on a Xenon ship. Okay. We're about as close as we want to be. At this point, I just want to get above it a little more. We're clearing out the defenses fairly reasonably. Come on, cool, a little faster. I think this is probably a good position to sit at. Turret's going off a little bit. Looks like everybody's firing, actually. I think these are defense drones. That looks like an actual fighter.
M.
Yeah, it's an M. Do we actually have any defense drones around here, or are these just fighters?
Defense drone.
Yeah, we've got some defense drones. Obviously, they're not my defense drones, which is unfortunate, but they're not going to have much success against this ship. I specifically chose the slightly lower damage main guns because they have faster projectile speeds and therefore are more likely to hit a fighter. And this thing is kind of a monster against anything smaller than it, which is pretty much everything. Fighting Xenon, you've not made it far enough to have a carrier? Well, I don't have a carrier either. Oh, there's a K above us. That's going to end very poorly for the K. Yeah, this is not a carrier. It's about carrier size. But this is an Asgard. And this K is about to find out the difference between an Asgard and a carrier as soon as I get my nose pointed in the right direction. He thinks he's doing well, having took out half of our shields. He is very, very wrong.
Explosion imminent.
Yeah, this is the Terran battleship.
Something hit us.
One of the very few battleship class ships in the game. There's like one, maybe two others.
Taking hits.
Alright, who's shooting at us in? Which one of you idiots wandered? Oh, crap. Where's the swan song? There it is. We're temporarily abandoning our ship here.
Something hit us.
Yeah, shut up. You're fine. Get out of my seat.
K.
Now we're switching over to the other cool ship, which does not have nearly the same amount of firepower, but it will have to do. Now this one is fully upgraded. Like maxed out. I probably should be trying to dodge fire a little bit more. Yeah. We're not going to lose any sins.
Explosion
Boom.
imminent.
Didn't even get below half shield. While we're here, we might as well engage the loot suck and collect a little bit. Yeah. The Asgard is so awesome. It's definitely the high point of any run where I get one, which has so far been all of them, but well, that's only been twice, but still. Okay, so we're just here to collect a little bit of loot and to kill that K quickly. Looks like most of the stuff around us is energy cells and stuff like that. Let's go back to the penny.
We were hit.
All right. The every last penny. So named because that's about what it cost me to build. It's fairly upgraded, but well, I do have an unupgraded Sin around. Not Sin. Asgard. Autosave. Okay, fine. You could have picked a better moment. Not sure how close we are to this station, but it seems a little closer than what we should be.
Explosion imminent.
Okay, we destroyed it without accruing any heat whatsoever because of weirdness around autosaves. I'm okay with that. We're definitely being shot by the station, though. I don't see any more. I saw a few shots, but I don't see any more, so we must be far enough away now. Right there is where turrets are. They look like they're both dead now.
Very sorry.
Okay.
Explosion imminent.
There goes that section. I think everything's gone except the defensive segments.
Danger.
Okay, is there anything interesting going on the map? There we go. Okay, so I don't see any Ks coming this way. It looks like the DirecTV truck has left already. Yeah, he has. DirecTV truck is the name of my fighter that I use for placing satellites. Because that seemed somehow appropriate name for it. Okay, let's just blow the crap out of this place. How much health does this place have still? 67%. Okay. Got a little ways to go. The hazardous region detected is an open market, so it'll be a little while till it gets here. Hazardous region detected is my other Asgard. Make sure we pull in all the loot. We're going to want all that, either to sell or to use. I really, really wish that the gun heat indicators showed in third-person mode. Because it looks way cooler to watch stuff like this happen in third person. You can watch all the turrets fire. But if you're actually using any of your guns actively, it's problematic and annoying, let's put it that way. Also, there's a build storage over there. We should clear that out before we do anything else. No building supplies allowed. No repairing. No constructing anything. Okay.
Something hit us.
Got a Sen under attack. It probably means one flew too close to the station like an idiot. I'm guessing it's this one. He is indeed flying away from the station right now. Even with the AI mod, the AI is not the smartest.
Explosion imminent.
Oh, here goes that segment. Well, this place is almost
Danger.
half dead. Good check to see how close we are to buying a couple more sins. I think I'm fairly happy with the size of my fleet for now. I mean, of course, more is always better, but... yeah, let's see how things are going back at home. There's the hazardous region. Wait, I don't actually want to be in here. I want to... Okay, we're doing okay on materials. Helium gas is a little low, but helium gas is always low. It's high enough to not be holding anything up. Comptronic substrate is currently at 7,000, which is, remember correctly, about an hour's worth of production. No, it's about 2 hours worth of production. Okay. Silicon carbide's looking good. Got a couple hours of production of that. Metallic microlattice is about full. I'm going to remove the sale restriction on that. Maybe we can sell some to passing fools who don't know any better. The reason I say passing fools is because the only people who are interested in buying that stuff are basically on the other side of the galaxy. And yet, because I have so much of it, the price will be good, and the AI will go, ooh, I should buy some. Without considering how far they'll have to fly to sell it. Okay, we're at 46% health on the solar power plant. How are our buddies in the system doing? They are also killing it. And faster than I expected them to. Good deal. Hazardous region detected has just entered Fires of Victory, which means it's only one jump away and we'll be here soon. I'm kind of curious how well the AI handles the main gun in Asgard. Probably not nearly as well as I do, but... Well, then again. Maybe they actually do a good job of it. Can you board Xenon ships? No, unfortunately you can't. You could in previous games, but they changed in X-Force, you can't. Which, it makes sense because of the way that what the Xenon are, but... it makes lore sense. But I'd really like to have a K or two in my fleet. Although trying to board a K and keep it intact enough that you don't have to try to put new guns on it. And, well, it would be interesting to say the least. Although I guess if you put a repair crew on it,
Explosion imminent.
they should probably take care of the guns eventually.
Danger.
Down to 37% health on the station. They look cool. Yes, they definitely do. They got that kind of wouldn't really call it insect-like. They look kind of like a well, kind of insect-like. Look kind of like a shrimp or something. Some of them. Very cool design anyway. At least they're not like, say, the Mushroom Kingdom, aka the Telati, and their ugly looking ships. Okay, down to 28% health. Getting close. How is... Oop, looks like the hazardous region is detected. Hazardous region is pulling up. They're about halfway done with their station. Fully acceptable. Okay, my guns are probably cooled by now. Yeah, we should definitely take the hazardous region. I should have never actually brought it here yet. I should have ordered to redock right away and then upgraded it before I left. Ooh, this is about ready to go. You can tell a station piece is about ready to blow up, at least the Xenon ones, because their lights turn off. I'm not sure what their exact health percentage is left when they do that, but it's pretty low.
Explosion imminent.
There we go. Okay, so they just have this one last segment left for 20% haul. Things are going pretty good over here, it looks like. Hazardous region better hurry its butt up or it's not going to get there in time. I think the next target for me after this is going to be this station. And these defensive segments are tanky as heck. They don't have very many guns and they're kind of poorly placed. I mean, really, Xenon stations defensively are a joke. But boy, are they tanky. Everybody else's stations, you can zap them really easy. Go down pretty fast. Xenon stations seem like they're made of pure armor. Well, the defensive segments are. The other segments, pretty weak. They're more like the other race's station pits. Down to 12% health overall. See if we can suck in a little more of this loot. Okay. 10%. Don't see anything coming at us. I need to remember that there is that extra mode on the radar that I can look at to like see if a K is coming or something like that. I keep forgetting it's a thing.
Very sorry, didn't mean to do that.
Who even was that? There's nothing else nearby to call about accidentally hitting something. Unless... Wait a second here. The wheelbarrow, can it fire its turrets while it's docked? I think... I seem to remember something about docked ships being able to fire turrets and stuff. Did the wheelbarrow fire its turrets and accidentally hit? Okay. That's definitely weird.
Explosion
There we go.
imminent.
That should be dead. It's at 0% health. They must have started repairing something. Oh, there we go. They started trying to repair this. Also, we overheated the main gun apparently. Hey. Hey. Knock it off. No. Build storage. I have told you once, I have told you twice, I have told you dozens of times, you are not allowed to have a build storage. And do you stop? No, you don't. Also, I wish the main gun was up, because I could zap all these S's really easy. This is why you don't overheat the main guns. Because then when you want to use them, they're overheated. But anyway, this build storage is going to go bye-bye. Ooh. Main guns are back. Main guns are back. Come on. Just need to get on target. There we go. That one went boom. He's trying to shoot me with his little pew pew mining laser. That's not going to end very well for him. They're actually attacking us. And I'm fine with that. It makes them easier targets. They've also apparently unloaded some stuff here. We don't have to blow any of this up. I'm just doing it because I want to. Okay. Now let's finish making the station go away.
Explosion imminent.
The station did not finish going away. They started repairing the storage over here, I think. I think it was attached over here. Yeah. Okay, station's dead. At last. But I see an S over here. And S's are bad. No S's allowed. Wait, there's another S. There we go. Zappy zappy. And one more down there who just blew up to our secondaries. Okay. I think we've mostly de-Xenoned the area. There's apparently one over this way somewhere. Let's get this thing leveled out a little. See what we can see on the combat radar.
Awaiting orders.
That wasn't actually the button I wanted, but anyway. I wanted that one.
M.
Okay, well I'm not actually interested in
Awaiting
them.
orders.
It sounds like this is gone. Yes it is. Good deal. Okay, you guys.
Awaiting orders.
I have a new mission for you. It's over here. Make it go away. There goes a K. I'm going to send the hazardous region detected off after that K. You go attack that K, and then when you're done, well, I guess I'll just have to pay attention so I notice when you're done. Meanwhile, I'm going to go down to this Xenon defense platform instead. Okay. That K is not going to be able to stand a chance to the hazardous region. We'll just wait till these fighters go away. We can't engage travel drive anyway. And if we start flying, it'll make a slightly more difficult firing solution. So there's not really a whole lot of point to moving until we're clear. Looks like the Sens are heading over already. One of them's there. I don't see the hazardous region. Okay, I think maybe we can engage travel drive. The hazardous region has left the system and is chasing after the K. That's not even going to be a contest, or at least it shouldn't be. Okay. pretty far away. Let's get above it. For some reason, Xenon stations seem to have more guns on the bottom than they do on the top. And they just generally seem to not mount very many guns in the first place. And there's the autosave. Come on, autosave. I do have autosave set to the most frequent possible setting. Deliberately, mind you. But it's still annoying. Okay, we're a bit close to the station. We should still be out of range of most of the Xenon guns, if not all of them. And if not, well, it's not hard to roast them. I'm gonna go for the station core first. And overheated the main gun like an idiot. That's gonna take a year to cool down. Okay. So while we're doing this maneuver, let's actually do that maneuver with the other stick and have a look around. Does this place have a build storage? I don't see one. I assume it's got one somewhere. Don't see it. You hate it when you overheat your main gun? Yeah, it's especially bad on the Asgard just because it takes forever to cool back down. I'm not sure what the actual difference is overheating as opposed to just getting it hot, but it does definitely take longer. I just haven't actually sat down and measured it to figure out how much longer.
Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
I'm pretty sure that's the wheelbarrow firing his dinky little turret and occasionally hitting like the bridge or something. Because that sounds like the wheelbarrow's captain.
Explosion imminent.
There we go. That segment's gone away. Now we just wait for a little bit of cooling. Engage some loot suck. Now these main guns, they cool quite quickly even when they're not upgraded. So it's not that big of a deal to overheat them. Moderately annoying, but it's not like as big of a deal as the actual the big main gun. As much as there can... What do you call main guns when you have an even bigger gun? Because these things are the main guns for the standard Terran destroyers. So you kind of almost have to call them... Well, matter of fact, it says main gun right in their name. But on this ship, they're not really the main gun. Looks like the Xenon station hall's at 69%. Nice. Let's see if we can get that a little lower. Like the Sins, the other ships that are here, like not right here, but in this system, they have 3 of these as their primary armament.
We're hit.
Speaking of which, who's shooting my Sin? Looks like the hazardous region is finished with its task. Go blow up that station, please. This idiot flew a little too close to the station and found out. Yeah, there's not a whole lot around us. Would you people please stop doing the dumb? This section's about ready to go. Wait for the guns to cool a little bit. It is nice to see the turrets firing on the station. That means that there's no fighters around nearby that they can target. I'm not going to waste beam weapon energy
Explosion imminent.
on that segment, because it was about ready to go anyway.
Danger.
What time is it? Almost 10:30 already. I got a late start, so we'll go a little later today than normal. Normally I'd be thinking pretty hard about ending stream by now, but it's only been an hour and a half long. I'd like to get at least 2.5 hours on a weekday stream. Okay, so we're at almost 50%. Come on.
We were hit.
Look, you can just stop flying so close to the station, you idiots. There we go, 50% damage on this station. Okay, where is the hazardous region? There it is. It'll be there shortly.
We were hit.
There is a K. We're gonna have to keep in mind that we're probably gonna have to teleport over to the Swan Song, which is here in the middle of the pack. Yeah, you can see. Oh, pointing at screens isn't doing any good, but there's little. You can see little pew pew lasers and slightly larger pew pew lasers. Actually, they're all about the same size. Anyway, some of those lasers are not aboard the ship. Some of them are aboard the ship that's docked right here. Is it docked right in front of us? I thought it was docked right behind us, actually, now that I think about it. There's an easy way to find out. No, it's docked right in front of us, just out of view. So you can see the turrets here on board the wheelbarrow are firing. I think they might be the same size. Can I zoom in? Yeah, the turrets on the wheelbarrow are actually the same size as our secondary turret, or tertiary turrets. They certainly couldn't be called secondaries. Well, actually, I don't know. Well, anyway. Back to first person view. Engage the Station Roaster 2000. This module's about ready to go. So we'll let the main laser cool.
Explosion imminent.
There we go. 2 more modules to go. Down to 37% health on this station. Where's that K? It is flying into position. We're definitely going to have to leave soon.
Very sorry.
Yeah. We better leave now so we have plenty of time. There's the Swan Song. Get out of my seat. There's a K about.
M.
I don't want the M, I want the K that's nearby. Where is that thing? I don't see it on the long range radar, but I can see it on the combat radar. There you go.
K.
Okay, head to head with a K. You're using L plasma, and for medium you use flak. That's my preferred combination as well. The only reason I'm not doing that is because I'm doing a, I guess you could call it a challenge, where I'm only using Terran equipment.
Explosion imminent.
Only Terran ships, only Terran stations, only Terran economy, only Terran guns, only Terran shields. Terran guns suck, by the way. Basically, if the Terrans don't make it, I don't have it. Which means I have crappy combinations of stuff. I do get some really awesome hauls, though. How's your Asgard so fast? It's a combination of two things. Well, actually, I was about to say, I guess in this case, it's a combination of one thing. I have the hull max, oh, whatever it's called. I have a maximum hull lightness mod installed, which makes the ship faster, more maneuverable. Basically, everything that's affected by the ship's weight is improved. I was about to say it was engine mods as well, but that's not true because that was close.
Imminent.
We took a lot of damage there.
Danger.
I have a maneuverability mod instead of a speed mod. But you can go quite a bit faster than mine is, even if you were to install split engines instead of Terran engines, and what do you call it? This isn't the Asgard right now. This is a Sin. I teleported over to a Sin so I could use the better. Like, this speed is not representative of what you could do in an Asgard. I suddenly realized you might be thinking this is the Asgard. This is faster than what an Asgard would be. I'm not sure what top speed for my Asgard is, though. This one's probably slow because it has no upgrades. Let's teleport back over to the Every Last Penny. This thing goes at least 100 and something, but it only has the hull upgrade. How fast are we going? We are up to 120, right about. A little bit over 120. That's with just Terran maneuverability engines. Although those do add some top speed, they don't add as much as actually upgrading for top speed would. And a hull lightness mod. The hull lightness mod is the real MVP here. I do have a mod installed that changes how ship mods work. It's really confusing when I talk about this because both are called mods. But anyway, it removes the RNG from them, so they always give the same stats every single time, and it rebalances some of them a little bit. In general, they tend to be weaker than if you rolled a maximum mod when vanilla, but only by a little tiny bit. So with pure vanilla, you could probably get something even faster than what I could get. Come on, blow up already. But anyway. Yeah, it's pretty easy to forget that hull mods can actually make you faster as well. Or just never not realize it in the first place. It took me a while before I realized that it was a thing. was like, hull mods, who cares about that? I don't need more health or armor. And then I realized you can get a which is the a Terran medium ship, one of the fastest ships in the game. If you put the right engines on it and the right mods on it, you can get that thing well over 2,000. Just flying. No boost or anything. And boosting, well, it gets pretty ridiculous. Stop pitching, damn it.
Explosion
Okay.
imminent.
I think the fastest fighter in the game is a Maria. And properly modded, that can get up to about, I think it was 17,000, or not 17,000, 1,700. Something like that. 17 or 1,800, somewhere thereabout. That's with split Mark IV engines, maximum hull lightness, and a maximum speed mod. And of course with boosting you can get even faster, but that hardly counts. Okay, how close are you to blowing up?
Xenon defense
5% health.
platform.
Alright, very close. Anyway, I didn't upgrade this one for max speed. Normally I upgrade my ships for max speed because I just like going fast. But I didn't upgrade this for max speed because it it's more useful to be maneuverable. This thing's not going to ever go fast enough to really run away from anything anyway. And so it's better just to be able to turn around and put that main gun pointed at whatever is causing you problems and make it go away. Because when you can't run from your problems, you might as well blow them up. And while I could get it to be at least as fast as a K, even with Terran engines, it's just... that's going to be a very long, slow escape and isn't worth it. About the only reason I'd want to be faster is so I could run down Ks if they try to escape from me. And that's why I have other ships available, so I can summon them to do that for me. And we are going to have to go destroy... I think next up, I'm going to try to build a gate blocker in Activa on the gate Tarkus Cascade. That's what I did on my first run. It was very profitable. After I built the station, after it sat there for a while, I bought a bunch of fighters and had them start collecting loot. Taking it back to the player HQ and dropping it off. Unfortunately, you can't have them drop off anywhere else, as far as I can tell, which is a little bit annoying. Swan Song's still pretty beat up. Okay, so it looks like all that's left is a single solar power plant and the shipyards. I'm tempted to go after the wharf just to make that go away and stop being a problem. Collect the loot and then go after the wharf. Now, Tarkus Cascade is a source of problems for everybody around it. Especially if you put plasma turrets on it, on your station. Like get some good argon plasmas or something. Then you can do a real number on anything Xenon that comes through that gate. trying to destroy as little as possible in Xenon areas, currently just preventing them from invading other sectors. That can definitely be fun. That way you'll definitely ensure that you'll always have a supply of partners to fight with. Hello, Nova. For this run, I've decided the objectives are I'm going to destroy everything Xenon that is anywhere close to anything split. So these all need to go. The ones in here need to go. The ones over here need to go. These already went. I might pick off a few. Well, the ones up here past Wretched Skies need to go. It looks like the Terran finally... Oh, they still haven't cleared out Savage Spur too. Usually they've cleaned that out fairly quickly. Come on, autosave. There we go. They still haven't cleaned out Savage Spur. I'm a bit surprised, actually. But anyway. The rest of the galaxy, who cares? So that's objective number 1. Objective number 2 is to complete my game start quest to clear the Argon out of these systems right here. 1I and 2Ks attack the Terrans. I can't imagine that ended very well for the Xenon. Had to send your Super Asgard to kill them? Didn't the Terrans have an Asgard available? Usually they seem to be pretty good about that. It looks like the hazardous region detected is probably in range of the station now. It should be zapping it pretty good. So anyway, objective 2 is to clear the Argon out of these systems to finish my game start quest. And then objective 3 is to finish the Split DLC storyline, which I think I'm fairly close to doing now. I just need to get more money. 3 Asgard are protecting the moon and 2 are protecting Earth. I wish I had that many Asgard. That just means I need to get building. I can't afford that many yet, but I will be able to before long. Anyway. And they shot me. Okay, I guess we'll sit here and destroy everybody who comes at us for a little bit. I don't think we'll completely clear the system tonight. Probably not. We'll definitely destroy this, and we might destroy this yet. The shipyard and the power plant might have to wait for later. There goes a K. I should send somebody after him. I think we'll wait till this is blown up, and then we'll send the hazardous region after it. Year 3 or plus year 3 are stationed against Safune. Yeah, I think the Terrans are probably protected. Currently I just have 2 Asgard, but that'll change eventually. Eventually I want to have 1 Asgard for every, like, 2 sins, maybe. Just because if I can build the things, I might as well. That's about ready to go. I haven't seen the K come out the other side yet. Yeah, okay, anyway. There's a P. The cool thing about P's they're large enough to easily hit with the main gun. Okay, let's engage the little drive and get out of here. We're probably still being shot at enough that we can't engage travel drive. Yeah. You can see fire coming in. Come on, guys, hurry up and get it out of your system. I want to go blow up your origin point. Try engaging the drive now. Okay, we probably should be able to get the drive engaged before we start getting hit. I tend to run much lower economy games than most people do. Because I'm not terribly excited about the economy half of the game. I mean, I like it. It definitely really adds to the experience. But it's not the main attraction as far as I'm concerned. The main attraction is being able to fly around and engage in combat with every single possible ship being flyable and all that fun stuff. Xenon destroyed your station before you started building? I hate when that happens. There's a solution to that, though. You just need to bring bigger guns.
Explosion imminent.
Look at all those blue streaks leaving this thing here.
Danger.
Those are defense drones launching. Oh, shit. We are being shot quite vigorously. I forgot that these things have Argon defense modules on them. Cheating bastards. I hope we don't blow up.
Explosion imminent. Hull damage.
Yes, I know I'm taking hull damage.
Very sorry.
Explosion
Good. That was way too close. I forgot they had those stupid Argon defense modules on them. You have 1 Asgard and 30 heavy fighter there to defend it? Usually what I do is I take and lay like 100 or so Mark 1 laser towers in streaks. Matter of fact, I can probably find a place on the map. Here, there's nothing around here that's going to shoot us, is there? Just a bunch of fighters, okay.
Awaiting orders.
So, let's see. Does this station still have? Yes, it does. I do this.
Awaiting orders.
There's like 100 of them in each of these streaks, which cost them like 1 million or so credits. Yeah, don't bother with the Mark IIs. Mark IIs, for the cost difference and the pain in the ass difference in laying them, Mark 1s are more effective. They only do like, how much more damage was it? I don't remember. I have to look in the encyclopedia. Let's actually do that right now. I think they're like twice the health from Mark 1 to Mark 2. And then, where is the weapons for those listed? I know I found them in here. Okay. It's somewhere around in here. Here, let's do a
Awaiting
search.
orders.
For tower. There we go. Laser towers. Laser tower Mark 1. Okay, this does... It doesn't say. But you can look at them.
Something is
Got 1,000 health. The Mark II has 5,000 health. Okay, so it's actually got more health than I thought it did. But if I remember correctly, the damage is like only double for the Mark II over the Mark 1. And they can be laid way faster. and also price differences and all that fun stuff, it ends up that... Also, we got like a lot of combat going on around here. They apparently don't like us very much. I can't imagine why not.
Awaiting orders.
But anyway, Mark 1s are more cost effective, is what it amounts to, and more time effective. I don't remember exactly the stats on the damage. I keep thinking it's like double from Mark 1 to Mark 2, but I don't actually remember for sure. And I would actually have to drop laser towers to figure it out, and I don't think I have any Mark 2s in place anywhere anymore. Yeah. But definitely Mark 1s are easier to place, that's for sure. But what I do for this is I just get lined up above the jump gate and fly forward at like 150 meters a second or so. And then as soon as I'm about ready to cross over top of the gate, I just sit there and look at the map and watch as I just go over the top of the gate, and then you have your loadout panel open. And right down here somewhere, it'll say laser tower, and you can click on it, and then it'll have a deploy button. You just spam click deploy as fast as you can. If you click fast enough, you can click deploy faster than it can actually deploy by a little bit. And they'll just come out perfectly spaced, and
Danger.
you'll lay a couple hard laser tower long lines like that. No fighter can survive it. So then all you need to worry about is the bigger ships. And for those, if you have an Asgard parked nearby, they're not going to have a whole lot of success. All you have is a few fighters. That'll solve itself in time. Imagine the Argon losing 5 L's to an I, and then Asgard shows up and one-shots it. Yeah, poor Asgard. 6 Asaka and 1 Earth King. Yeah, I still don't quite know what to do to get the Earth King, but I'll figure it out one of these days. That's not an invitation to tell me. I don't want to know. I'll figure it out on my own. That, or I'll eventually give up and look it up, or ask. But until then, I want it to remain a mystery. Yeah, but anyway. Just put your big ships right in front of the gate, and deploy laser towers like they're free, and even then it can sometimes be hard to build a station. But the laser towers help a lot. We are getting absolutely hammered by fighters. Thankfully, they don't actually seem to be doing any real damage. I'm surprised we haven't lost any turrets yet. Everybody seems to be okay, though. And the shields are still fine, mostly. Oh, that one's a little dinged up. Okay. Problem is your income is cruddy.
Explosion.
Well, that's just a matter of building more stuff. Building more ships, building more miners, more stations. You'll get there eventually. After all, fixing that very problem is the point of the game. Good early money, once you can afford to buy a ship or two, is mining. Particularly silicon mining. Because silicon sells relatively well and it's no harder to mine than ore. It sells for a lot more than ore for some strange reason. So if you can mine silicon That's one of the better ways to make early-ish game money. A medium silicon miner can bring in like 50,000 credits a run. So like 50k credits every 10 minutes or so. Maybe a bit less if you have a good location. You just need to find a station that has a place that buys silicon and go for it. Before you can get for your first ship, it's a bit slow, but crystal mining, man, you're just flying around looking for crystals and shooting them. That can be reasonable. Enough to get your first ship or so anyway. Trying to find places where there's fights and looting the stuff dropped from the fighters is often extremely profitable. That of course depends on being lucky enough to run into a fight ongoing. We're getting shoved around right now. That's unfortunate. Do I use mods? Oh, you're asking him to use mods. An energy cell station. That'll make money if you can find a place to sell them. It won't make much money because energy cells are kind of cheap. But it's also very cheap to build. Yeah, you know I do. Yeah, I didn't see the reply at first because I'm blind. Also, this is extremely annoying. Enemy corpses are shoving my ship around and I'm kind of here. Let's see if we can back out of this mess and get turned back to face the station. There's so many dead fighters around us right now that they're physically shoving us around with their little, well, I guess what passes for bulk. Look down here in the radar. Just an absolute mass of dead defense drones. Okay, now we're getting shoved the other direction. Kill credit and apologize for friendly fire is about it. There's a mod that lets you apologize for friendly fire? Ooh. I need to look this up. I don't mind using mods. Small ones that are like quality of life and stuff. And that sounds like something I need desperately. Okay, look. Game, please. We're helpless because we're being shoved around by the damn dead ship pieces. Have these guys destroyed that station yet? Yes, they have. Long time ago. Okay. I'm going to call you in. Blow this up while I'm getting shoved around. There's a mod that turrets can mine crystal. That sounds useful as well, but usually I don't... Half the fun of crystal mining is discovering them for myself. It's something I only do very early in the game, so... Okay, can we maybe point back at the station now? Oh. Close. We're close. I need to get rid of these quickly. There. These Argon defense modules that the Xenon are using, they mount way more guns because the Xenon defense modules are pathetic. Please stop shoving me around. The sticks, they do nothing. Okay. There we go. Thankfully health is really low for... Stop it. Place has a build storage too, it needs to go. Okay. Oh, stop. Stop. There's mod for the Asgard that has a cool reload animation. I haven't installed anything graphical. I have to think about that kind of thing eventually. This thing's impossible to control right now. With all those dead defense drones. I really, really want to take out those defense sex modules on the station so that they don't shoot my other stuff. Okay, can I please turn my ship without it getting stuck and continuing to move in the same direction I started turning in? Yay, we got one. Now we just have 2 more up here. I want these gone before the Sins arrive, because if the Sins do a stupid and fly too close to the station, they will die if those are still alive. I don't want that to happen, because I rather like my Sins. Okay, I think we've got
Very sorry.
a lot of the squishier pieces blown up. And we are once again turning to face the wrong way. I remember these kinds of problems with the carbon broadhead in the last run. The carbon broadhead being my Raptor. Raptor? Yeah. This looks like an asteroid field around us. Can you name your Asgard Rod of God? It's definitely possible to do so. Are you asking if I can name an Asgard Rod of God? And like, that is a ship naming request? And the answer is yes. The next one can be named that. The next time I order one. Which actually is probably going to be soon. I haven't checked to see how much I have available at the, how much materials I have available. But I would kind of like another Asgard at this point. Okay, we're not going to end up pointing in any useful direction anyway, so we might as well go see how much we have. Oh, let's see. What do we have available at the first steps in the way of materials? It's been sitting there for a while. We're at almost 10k Computronic substrate. Silicon carbide's doing pretty well. We can probably buy another Asgard. Okay.
Very sorry.
6L, Asgard, Doom. Yes, we can definitely afford this. So this would be Nova's Rod of God. Right like that. Any last minute changes, or is that acceptable? Okay. Let's pay for it. Actually, I wonder if I can buy 2 at once. I'm not going to buy 2. Ooh, I could almost buy 2 Asgards at once. Well, we're not going to do that. By the time the first one was done, the second one could be affordable, but I'd rather buy more sins instead. Okay. So when that rolls off the line in a little while, we will have a 3rd Asgard to go with our fleet of sins. Speaking of naming, we have a whole bunch of unnamed sins. The rule around here is that anybody can name a ship, assuming it's currently unnamed, but you may only name 1 combat vessel and 1 non-combat vessel. I think that was your first one, Nova. I know it was your first combat vessel, but I don't think you have a non-combat named for you. Which, I mean, non-combat vessels are honestly pretty boring. Most people don't want ships named after them. The only people who have non-combats are honestly people I elected to the position. Let's see. I don't think I have... Oh, there's bows. Minor. And other than that, we just have Azure's example for when I was demonstrating how to set up a trade route for somebody. And I think that might actually be it. No. Where is oh yeah, we have a couple traders here. Oh yeah, no wait. We do have the Nova Voyager. Yeah, I forgot about that one. Nova Galaxy's Voyager. Okay, I completely forgot about the Voyager. I mean, I remembered the Voyager was the thing, but I didn't remember who it was named after.
Explosion imminent.
So you want the tall boy's pride? We can do that. Oh yeah, the other thing is the ship name will always include your name. So if you want it named a certain thing, it'll be named that with a possessive tacked on the front. So we'll pick a Sin. These are all equipped identically, so there's no reason to pick a different one. Or Wrath. Oh, which one do you want? Either one's fine. Yeah, Rook, you don't have one either. You can name a ship if you wish. Anybody can name a ship. Pride or Wrath, which do you prefer? Wrath? Okay. Paul Boys, Wrath. There we go. Rook's Refuge? Okay. It's a good thing I got a bunch of sins laying around here that need names. I do like to have them all named something because that makes them easier to refer to. And it's also just more fun to have ships named stuff. R-O-U-K-E. Okay, there we go. Make sure I didn't mangle the spelling of that. Okay. So we have the Refuge, the Wrath, and soon we will have the Rod. Can I finally turn now, please? This wharf is not going to last very long with everybody else here blowing it up. Finally, your station's in progress. Oh, hopefully they don't send a eye or something after it. That tends to... I had some serious struggles. Hope the captain doesn't get it killed. Well, if it does get killed, rest assured, it will be replaced. I just add a Roman numeral to the name and... Oh. It's happened more than once to some of these ships. I think Bo's Newt Newt is on its like second or third iteration. Also, we're once again stuck spinning. Okay, I'm gonna fly out of this cloud. I can't engage travel drive. I'm just gonna try to fly out of this debris cloud in the probably vain hope that it will settle out. Let the AI fly it. They probably would ignore that problem, yes, but we're getting close to the edge of the debris field. It should settle down soon. Hopefully. I hope we don't have any wrecks. Okay, there we go. We've straightened out now. I need to find a mod that cranks the Xenon up to 11. Although I'm not sure if I would want to do that run next. This run is getting close to the end, actually. I don't know how much longer it's going to take to finish it. But I've come up with a hard set of what objectives I want to complete. And those objectives are all achievable relatively soon. They're not like next stream or anything like that. It'll take a few streams. Matter of fact, I'm probably not going to be able to finish it before my trip. But yeah, speaking of trips, I have a business trip coming up sometime around the 1st. So like in a couple days now. And during that trip, I hope to keep the daily streams going by using my Steam Deck. Streaming from the Steam Deck is going to be difficult, but it should be possible. Unfortunately, that does mean that the normal games that I've been playing a lot of recently are not going to be possible, because trying to play X4 on a Steam Deck is probably possible, but I don't want to try to adjust to a completely different control scheme. Although I guess I could probably plug my sticks into the Steam Deck, because I'm going to have a dock available. No. That way lieth insanity. But anyway, so I'm not sure what kind of games I'll be playing exactly.
Awaiting orders.
But I'm going to try to play stuff, at least hopefully every day. Keep things going. I was going to do a Steam Deck test stream, but that just hasn't happened yet. So I guess we'll be testing it live whenever that actually happens. But I might miss a day or something in there. We'll see.
Awaiting orders.
I would maybe like to try to see if I could play Factorio, actually. Because if not, well, the Factorio stream isn't going to happen on schedule either. Okay, so this is destroyed. What do we want to go blow up next? Next, I think, is just the shipyard. Oh, I was going to send... Where did that K go? A K flew off to somewhere, and I haven't seen it since. It just headed off this way, and I thought it was going to come out through here, but I haven't seen it. Maybe it went through here and ended up in this area. Okay, well.
Xenon shipyard.
Bye-bye shipyard. You're taking over the system next to the player HQ? Which one? There we go. Okay.
Awaiting order.
Let's engage the travel drive. To the right of it. What did the Teladi ever do to you? The Teladi are, in my opinion, easily the most boring of the races in this game. They have ugly ships. Gray system. Okay, well, I haven't explored that one then. I didn't think there was a station in here. System in here. Maybe there is. Oh, this one. Nopolia's Fortune. Okay, yeah. Duh. Okay. Are there any resources in here? This one back here might have some, I guess. I don't remember if it does or not. Okay. At this point, we should summon the other ships to help.
Awaiting orders.
Come blow it up, please. The first 8 large plasma, 16 medium flak, and 4 large shields are almost finished. Well, once you got the first plasmas up and the first flaks up, I don't remember how many flaks I had on the gateway station last run. I had a station that was built right in that gate that I named Gateway, and it had over 100 plasmas on it. Well over 100 plasmas. And of course, even more flaks. It was kind of ridiculous, actually.
Very sorry.
What are they firing at? The swan song should be out of range. Wow, let's get in a little closer. We might actually be in range right now. Okay, we are in range right now. See ya. And roast the main shipbuilding portion. Boom. Those are weak and squishy. Blow up easily. Go ahead and engage in a little bit of upward thrust to get on above this thing. That way we can look down on it and see all the bits. Exposed below us, ready to blow up. Okay, this is all the closer we should get. We are currently out of range of that. Maybe I should get a little closer. First gate blocker has 504 plasma, 1000 black. I think that will be sufficient. Anything that pisses that off is going to evaporate. Which race's plasma are you using? If I remember correctly, the Argon have the longest range. And I think they have... I think they might have a faster rotation rate as well. But don't quote me on that one unless I actually go look it up, which I haven't done. Doing a split campaign? That's exactly what I'm doing, actually. Except I'm doing it with Terran stuff.
Very sorry.
I really like the split equipment, so I spent most of my last run using split ships and stuff. Argon plasma? Yeah. They're probably the best in slot large turret for against near-peer ships. In other words, large stuff. We are having steering issues again. Not as bad as before, but that's because it hasn't gotten bad yet. Best is the Earl King turret? Well, yes, but... yeah, we are currently drifting aimlessly without functioning controls. No. There we go.
Danger.
Yeah, the Argon turrets are pretty good. And another good thing about the Argon turrets,
Explosion imminent.
if we're just going to spin in place anyway, we might as well spin in place in style. A good thing about the Argon turrets is that you can use... Oh, let's see here. Wait. Do I even have them listed here? Apparently not. Well, the medium size will work just as well. You can switch to closed loop production, and then some of the stuff, particularly a lot of the Argon weapons, can be built with just Claytronics and hull parts instead of being built with the standard advanced electronics and turret components. So if you happen to be having a turret component or advanced electronic component shortage, it can make building a defensive station a matter of using nothing but Claytronics and hull parts, which can be acquired everywhere pretty easily. It's almost cheaty, I would say, but it definitely makes things way easier sometimes. You can just go into your station settings. Where's my station? Over here. Information. Information. And then preferred build method. Boom. Change it to whatever you want right there. That can save quite a bit of time and effort. It's not like perfect or anything, but
Explosion imminent.
there are drawbacks to doing it that way a little bit. Well, actually, wait, are there any drawbacks?
Explosion imminent.
None that I can think of off the top of my head. I guess if you somehow have a hull part shortage. But anyway. You always build your stations while out of sectors so construction drones don't break. I've had some pretty bad luck with my defensive stations
We're taking hits.
where the build storage is between the station and the gate. So anything that's shooting at something in front of a gate, like say recently emerged Xenon, tends to shoot through the build storage to shoot at it, and therefore breaks crates of stuff in the build storage. Of course, if you're out of sector, it doesn't happen. So when they end up spawning the build storage on that side of the station, I just have to get out of the area and stay away, lest I run into problems. If I'm dumb enough to fly close because I forgot or something, that I need to often call in a freighter to pick stuff up that gets dropped all over the place. It's really annoying. But oh well. Whenever you're in sector and build, drones break about 40 drones in an hour.
Explosion imminent.
What, just like drones flying into stuff or actually getting shot? Because I don't... Well, actually, that's not true. I was about to say I don't think I've ever seen that, but I have seen it because I've noticed some of my construction ships in my previous run just like ran out of drones for no particular reason. Although I had a lot less problem with... They didn't run out, they just run low. I had a lot less problem with that. They get yeeted out of sector. I'll like fly through the gate and... I had way more trouble with losing drones from my trash compactor ship. The Tudor, heck is pronounced. I really do want to see this other one ship fire its main cannon. Doesn't seem to be interested. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Oh. Reminds me sometimes when I'm earlier in the game and I don't have a strong... One moment they're building, the other moment they're 1,000 kilometers away and they die. Earlier on when I only had a single capital ship... Oh, there goes the main gun. That looks pretty cool. Roasty toasty. Anyway, I was trying to kill enemy fighters with my capital ship just to get rid of some of them and to collect loot and just thin the herd, basically, mostly. But I was still weak enough, didn't have enough upgrades and that kind of stuff, that I could be swarmed, and if they destroyed my engines, eventually they would wear my shields down, and that was that. So I parked really close to the gate with the rear of the ship facing straight into the gate, and then just backed up really close to it so they couldn't shoot my engine, and if I started to get in trouble, I could just back up a little bit and go through. It was kind of funny just how many Xenon would accidentally fly into that gate from one side to the other while trying to shoot me and end up flying straight into the teeth of my defensive station that was there.
Explosion imminent.
So when I eventually did come back through, there was plenty of loot waiting for me to pick up. What time is it? 11:30? Okay, when this station blows up, I'm probably gonna end stream. While we wait for the guns to cool. It looks like
Explosion imminent.
AF is playing Borrow Trauma and Wasted is playing System Shock.
Danger. Xenon shipyard.
Does anybody have in chat have a preference? Or even another streamer they would rather raid? Got a bunch of loot around us too, we better suck up. You're using the Senza module? Doesn't ring a bell. I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. Okay, is all this stuff around here? Silicon. Okay, we don't care about that. This thing's down to 7% health. Okay. 3. Got a couple sins firing. It's gonna go boom real soon. %.
Explosion imminent.
1% health. What's still alive?
Danger.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think I made one this run. I hardly ever use it in here. Just for some reason in X4, I just never... I use it all the time in X3, but in X4 I just don't. Travel drive's a thing. I don't really feel the need to use it much, and... I guess it's partially also for stream's sake. I prefer, instead of just skipping time, to actually try to find things to do during it. And let time pass normally. Okay, there's something left on this place that needs to blow up. Oh, there it is. Hello.
Awaiting orders.
Boom, it's dead. Okay, we took half shield damage because I wasn't paying close attention, but anyway.
Awaiting orders.
Alright. So there's one last lonely solar power plant, but I think that's going to have to wait for tomorrow. Because
Awaiting orders.
it is 11:30 and I would like a little bit of time to relax in my chair before I have to go to bed. So I'm going to send you guys over to see
Awaiting orders.
probably Af. Wasted has over 100 viewers. He can just be happy with what he's got. So let's see. Fighting _1. It's 5:26 a.m. your time. Yeah, well, it's 11:30 p.m. here in the United States, or East Coast United States. And although I'm probably not going to go to bed for a couple hours, I do like to have a little bit of time to wind down after stream in the evenings. But in any case, I am very happy to see you all here, and I hope to see you all back tomorrow for more X4. We're going to continue to blow things up here. Let me save my game before I forget to do that. Okay. Anyway, I hope to see y'all back here tomorrow for more X4. In the meantime, we can go all watch Af try not to drown. Apparently he is having less than perfect success at that. And yeah, I hope you all have an awesome night. And I will see you all later. What time do I normally start? Normally I try to start sometime between like 6 or 7 o'clock, but often it ends up being 8 or so. I started a little late today at 9. And then I normally end at about 10:30, so like an hour ago. But anyway, I think it says it in the description too. Yeah. But yeah, I will see you all later. The raid is kicking off now.